Hi guys, I just filmed myself creating this look with the sparkler and the statement palette from Beautycounter. If you want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm up close and personal because I'm about to do my makeup because I'm actually gonna go live, and I thought maybe I should also film myself while I have the opportunity and I have the kids playing on their tablets. Mom of the year. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna fix my hair at the end, but I just took a shower. I came back from the gym, so I showered and I threw on this dress. I'm not going anywhere. I threw it on for you guys for the live anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead, do my face, and I'm gonna film a quick, I say quick, I don't know if it's gonna be quick, an eye look for Valentine's Day or just date night or just because you want to, but I'm doing it because of Valentine's Day. And I'm going to do the statement palette, which is pretty well used, even though I bought it, I think in like the summer of last year, like August. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm going to be rambling. I'm kind of all over the place. I have not been getting sleep. As I'm filming this, I don't know if I'm going to speed through some of these parts. So if I speed through, I may be talking and you see my mouth moving and I put music over it because I don't know what I'm doing with this video yet. And I'm going to try and remember to look in the camera. My husband always gets on me for that. Okay. So I try to lay everything out. That way this can be somewhat organized. But if you guys know me, I'm kind of all over the place. So if you guys don't know, man, maybe I will go in with the Dew Skin today. This is my makeup drawer over here. I'm sorry for the bathroom, but everything is in the bathroom. It is the easiest way for me to do my my makeup. Sorry, I'm not a pro yet. Okay, so Beautycounter has two face products that they make, like concealer, or not concealer, foundation. It's the Tint Skin and the Dew Skin, and they are very radiant. So someone like me who has very oily skin, I was very apprehensive about this. I will say they're both good for 8-hour wear. If you're used to full coverage, these work up to medium. This one's more of, I kind of compare it to a CC cream. It's very light coverage, very light tinted. And this one is very buildable. I usually put 2 layers so I get more of a medium finish. I'm also used to a more matte coverage from my makeup, and this one's very dewy. So what I do with that is I use the Counter Control line, which is for individuals with very oily skin. I use a matte moisturizer. If I don't edit it out, I had to stop what I was doing because my son walked in to tell me he got 100 coins from Sonic the Hedgehog. Parenting, single parenting. Okay, so I use the shade number 2 in Dew Skin or Linen in the Tint Skin Hydrating Foundation. But since I'm not actually going out, I am going to go in with the Dew Skin. That way you guys can see it because I always use the Tint Skin. So I do love that it's in a squeezy tube and it still like looks super cute. This is what the shade looks like. It's actually like a pretty, like once I blend it out. And if you guys do know, I will tend to look off screen in the mirror because I am not good with just using my iPhone as my guide. Okay. And I know you probably are like, girl, that's probably a lot of dots, but it shears out a lot. And I'm using this because I'm not really going out. I like this if like it's Saturday morning and I'm going to the store. I used to use the hydrating skin. Now I just throw this on. And this one has SPF. This one doesn't. So if you like SPF coverage, if you're in like California, I'm talking with all these dots on my face, and like the UV index is extremely high, you can put this on and then layer this on top. and you still get like that more of a medium coverage. So I already wet my Real Techniques beauty sponge. This is my favorite beauty sponge. Personally, I think I've seen a lot of other brands beauty sponges, and most of them are super dense. And while that sucks up less product, it tends to disrupt like your makeup. I don't think it blends it as nice. And then Beauty Blender to me is too squishy, like it absorbs too much product. This is the happy medium. Is it medium or medium? I guess both works in this case, right? Okay. So if you guys, I don't know if you can tell, I'm gonna go a little closer. You see like how radiant it makes my skin? Now, if you don't like that dewy finish, especially if you have oily skin, even if you have like combo skin, you may have areas that you want to mattify, like your T-zone, right? That's usually the most oily spot. Beautycounter has, this is literally the best mattifying powder I've ever used in my life. And I've used the Ciate one, I've used the Maybelline Fit Me, I've used Kat Von D's. This is ridiculous. Do not bake with this. You cannot bake. I baked my under eyes and my nose because that's the spot that like the oils eat away at my makeup. And I was like, what did I do? I could not believe how dry it was. And then eventually the oils ate away at it. But I love how like my skin usually looks as like, it doesn't look oily, it looks glowy. But I'm gonna put some of this on the end so it will take away some of that sheen. And I do get like discoloration. So if that is your like concern, if you want to try the dew skin, I highly suggest also getting the tint skin to throw on another layer. Or if you're like, why am I gonna get that? I don't care about SPF. You should. I definitely recommend this for covering up like your discoloration. You can also conceal. Speaking of which, I will conceal next. So this is our concealer pen, and I use the shade Fair, and I know that. I don't know why I looked at it. This is addictive right here. If you guys saw when I first tried the Flawless in 5, you will know that I was obsessed with clicking this. I'm going to highlight some areas. I don't want to go too crazy because this is like a light coverage and I don't want it to look cakey. That was 2 clicks and I got all this. Just gonna dab it. You can use your fingers if you're skilled. I like to press it into my skin with my beauty blender, or my, beauty sponge, because it's not a beauty blender. I don't really get the bags under my eyes. At least that's one of the things I'm blessed with. All right. Now I'm gonna do something about these heinous brows. If I could find my brow pencil. It's so bright in here. Okay, so the brow pencil, it's a pencil, so I'm gonna sharpen it. That way I can get real good with it. And my favorite sharpener is this one I got from Ulta. It's just a side note there. It is fantastic. You do have a spoolie on the end, so sorry, I'm gonna look off screen. I may have to get one of the mirrors so I can get as accurate as possible. Now you can do this if you're doing the Flawless in 5. You can do this, or the pencil or the gel, or you can always pick one and then get the other as an add-on. I would suggest getting whichever one's cheaper. I don't know the prices off the top of my head. So I'm not gonna go too crazy with my brows, guys. I want it to look good, but I am also not going anywhere. And my brows are definitely, they have to take the longest. I think even longer than eyeshadow. So I'm just trying to fill in, shape them a little. The gel's also gonna help with that. And sometimes, like, if I'm not satisfied with the coverage that I did with the pencil, I will go in after the gel dries up. I'm also trying to let my brows grow out. I have not gotten wax or anything like that in I don't know how long. I try and just maintain them myself. That looks like a full brow. All right, now this one. This one's coming out so much lighter on camera. I don't know why. Oh, and the shade that I'm using is dark, the brow pencil in dark. I cannot believe how much darker this one is. I'm hoping it's just the lighting. Okay, so I don't want to keep like covering it up and doing this too long. I am going to finish this one off camera and then I'll be right back to finish up with the routine. Okay, so I took an extra like minute or two. I didn't take too much longer. On camera it looks really weird, but when I rotate my face, you see like they're similar. I think it's because my light's over here that it looks so weird. Maybe when I get closer you can tell. And I'm not too crazy about the shape I used. They're not twins, they're sisters, and this is gonna do for right now, and I think it'll all come together once I'm done with the look. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the brow gel, and this volumizes your hairs a little more. Let's see if you can tell like how fluffier this one is. Oh, and so we have a clear one. There's, I think, a light brown, and then I use the medium to go in. I'm gonna look in here, kind of pat it down sometimes to help dry it. Okay, so what's the next step I'm going to do? Let's go for the eyeshadow. This is like the fun part, right? I love that it says no secrets added on here. I'm sorry it's backwards because I'm using my camera so I can see myself, the front facing camera. Anyways, okay. So I will, as always, be using my color switch. I will be using the brushes I used this morning. I do use the color switch. I do have to clean them tomorrow, but that's future Michelle's problem. All right, so I think, especially because I'm wearing like this pink and stuff, I think I'm gonna focus on using cider as my lid color. I think I'm gonna put bone like in the crease to help blend it. I might use flaxen, this like very light apricot color. And I think for the outer corner, I'm probably going to use either Nightfall or Raven, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna stay away from Denim Peacock and Crown. So there's only 3 colors I'm gonna stay away from. Let's see where this takes us. These shadows are very powdery and they can be pigmented, like you can build up the pigment, so just bear with me, guys. So I'm gonna go in with Bone. I'm gonna put that in my crease. And right now I don't see anything. I feel like I'll see a sheen later. I still like doing this one first. Okay, once I do the second layer, I can really see it. I don't know if you guys can on camera. Okay, color switch it. I'm gonna go in with cider and I'm gonna focus in the crease and I'm gonna put it all over my lid. I feel like I can be a lot more sloppier with these shadows than a normal shadow or most shadow formulas out there. Okay, so I like blended that because I wanted to blend it in with the bone color that we put in there. And then I'm gonna go in with a clean finger, not the pinky because I swatched, I think, Raven earlier. Look at how like shimmery and sheeny that is. And then I'm gonna press that on my eye. And then I don't know if you can see like how much more pigment you see now. Okay. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks kind of boring with bone in there. I may go in with flaxen now and use that to kind of put a lighter color in the crease to the brow bone. Okay. Always keep your beauty sponge handy to do some cleanup work. Okay, now the outer corner, I'm going to go in with a small detailed brush. It's like fluffy. And I think I may go in with mulberry and then at the end throw Raven in. So mulberry is this plummy color right here. So I'm gonna go in with that. I'm just gonna put it in the outer V and kind of bring it in a little in the crease. And just blend it a little inward. It looks crazy now. I promise I will clean it up. I hear my kids listening or watching Word Party downstairs. Okay, bear with me till the end, guys. Bear with me till the end. I'm gonna clean this up a little because I did bring it a little too much. And then I can always fix it. And I'm gonna keep switching cameras because when I look down here at least, it's a lot easier to fix. All right, so now I don't like how this isn't too deep. So I am gonna go in with this charcoal shade, Raven, and I'm gonna hit out the outer corner, like just the very corner of it. Okay, I'm going to tidy up a little off camera. That way I can get my face all up in the mirror. Okay, so two things. I think the lights are kind of washing out the color a little bit. I will take a picture and put it on the end. And two, I kind of want to jazz it up. This is the Eye Sparkler palette, and I believe it's maybe around $35. If you like add this on, if you already have the palettes, I love for like adding a little more pop. So this would be like, at least the top part. I haven't done the bottom part. Like your daytime, and then this is like always great to jazz it up. You can wear it during the day too, obviously, but I think I'm gonna pop maybe Gleam to just add that more shimmer to it. Yeah, this is like I'm going out for Valentine's Day. So this is like, the Gleam is the pinky sparkly one, and it's the closest to that cider color, and you can always add more and pack on. And I love to use a finger because you just get the most pigment. I should have got a little closer before, but look at, you can see like the sparkle and stuff. Okay, I did add eyeliner to my waterline, and I'm going to, this is the eyeliner pencil, and I got it in black. I am going to sharpen it and then do some liner on the top lid. But again, I had to do that off camera. I'm sorry. Okay, so I've lined my eyes. I did turn off this light over here, and my makeup looked a lot better, not as washed out. So I will at the end do either a picture or just turn off the light and show you guys. This pencil, so let's talk about this pencil. Not my favorite eyeliner, if I'm being completely honest. I love like 90% of Beautycounter products. I say 90 because it's just some made up statistic. Not my favorite. You definitely, it is the wooden pencil, so you have to warm it like on the back of your hand or something. It does get a little dull then if you're doing that. But you have to do that because it's a little harder than most eyeliner pencils. I don't hate it, but it's not the top. I am not good at like a cat eye or anything, so I just lined and called it a day. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with a flat shader brush, and I'm gonna start doing my lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go back in with Mulberry and get my like lash line. You can, if you want a pop of color and like it goes with your outfit, you can do peacock or denim, would be like a really nice touch. So I'm gonna stay tight. I am using a flat eyeshadow brush. I've seen like really way flatter ones if you want to get real tight and precision. I do like putting Mulberry down here because you're really getting that plummy color. And then I'm gonna go in with cider and go right underneath that. And I'm gonna try and keep it tight. I'm overlapping it a little bit to get kind of like a, it's not really smoky, I guess a little smoky. Then my inner corner, because I use that Gleam sparkler, and I'm just gonna cheat, and I guess you have to use 2 palettes to get this complete look. Sorry guys. This is just such a good one to have to enhance whatever eyeshadow palette you get, even if you don't get the Statement one and you get a different one. So I'm gonna go in with Moon Dust. This color is also in the Romantic palette. So if you like, you're like, hey, I would use the crap out of that one. The Romantic palette does have like similar pinky and purples, and that's what I use from the Statement palette. So I'm gonna go in with this small detail brush. It tapers off at the end. So it's like really good for the precision, getting it in the inner corner. It's not really showing on camera, I guess. Oh, you can kind of see when I get closer. And I definitely layer this one on since it's not a topper. And maybe I could have went in with Bone first in the inner corner and then put this on top. But what the heck. Okay. I am satisfied with the eyes. You can't really tell right now, but once I make it dark, hopefully you guys are with me and side with me. Okay, so next I'm gonna do my mascara last. So this is the matte bronzer. Beautycounter has like radiant bronzers, and right now this one, I'm pretty sure they've discontinued it, which is unfortunate because I love like matte blushes and matte bronzers. I'm not too into shimmery ones, but it's not overly shimmery. It's just I have oily skin and I don't want to contribute to that. So I'm gonna do some light contouring because just the cheekbones and maybe the jawline with the leftovers. And I'm not like too focused on precision. Put up here too. Did I do the excess on my? I don't think so. I'll put a little on the jawline. Give myself a little more, look like my workout has been working. I'm gonna get the hairline too. I am not gonna contour my nose, even though I do have a more precision. What the heck? So this is the Kat Von D contouring brush. It's dirty because I did use it this morning, and like I said, I was not planning on doing my makeup. This is why I shouldn't have done it. This is why I shouldn't have done it. Okay, I wiped some off the brush. Now I'm gonna use the brush to like blend it in because that's it. I'm committed now. And this is why I don't, this is good. Okay, that's not too bad. I cleaned it up. It all comes together in the end somehow. The mistakes don't look as bad in the end when everything is done. All right, I'm putting my stuff in my Yumi Kim bag where I have all my Beautycounter. Well, not all of it, but the stuff that I use. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the highlighter in the shade Halo. There is another one. Is it called Topaz? I think it's called Topaz. It's a little darker, but because I have like such a light foundation, it would just be too dark on me. So I don't know I did this because I usually like to use my finger. It's probably best though because I haven't gone this detailed with, I shouldn't say detailed, this much product on with the Dew Skin. I'm usually Dew Skin is just like quick and I run out the door. Get the tip in the nose, go on with the finger, get up here. If you want more, you definitely can, you can see it real good actually. The finger, you'll get more pigment. Next, man, we're going swimmingly now. Next, I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush. I love this brush. This is a new one I got. And then again, this is the blush. It's in Bloom and Tulip. Beautycounter, please bring back your matte shades. I will buy a lot of them. Oh yeah, once I get color on my cheeks, and I just get the apples and kind of bring it up. And this helps bring together the bronzer too, where it looks scary at first. Once I add color to my lips, this won't look as bright as it does now. I promise. Or maybe you won't agree with me, but it will suit me. Okay, that's done. I need a sip of water, please. So I've been trying to drink 120 ounces of water a day. I've been doing really well since the beginning of the new year. But with Angel gone this week, he's in California and he's filming. It has been rough for me. Okay, so what am I gonna do? Okay, next I'm going to do, I just moved the cup, oh, the light away. Okay, I'm gonna show you this because I'm actually turning it to put my thing on my little stand. Can you see like how this is a lot nicer? Again, once it's all together, you see how it kind of washes the color out when I do that? But it makes my eyes pop. Is that conceited? I hope not. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I love, I did not close it last time, but it's real good for travel. You can turn it and close it off so powder doesn't come in. But I'm just gonna take what's there. And again, say what you want about Kat Von D, but she makes a good brush. I actually like some of her key like specialty brushes that you don't always get everywhere. Like this is the best for like a face powder. I don't think I would like it for blush. It's like a little fluffier, not as dense as I'd want it for the precision application. But this to just beat your face. Yes, girl. You see how that sheen went down? Telling you, the best mattifying powder that there is. I say that very confidently. I will never buy another powder ever again. Promise you. I just dropped all my lipsticks. I'm gonna go pick those up. Okay, so Beautycounter has several lip formulas, if you will. They have a gloss. They have their Color Intense, which comes in the blue tube. The packaging is super cute. You see, it's like, it feels like gunmetal. I don't know what it is. This is their sheer lip. So I wanted to do like a real feminine, like romantic look. I think the sheer ones are my favorite, but I don't know if I want to go in with this shade in Backstage for like a, let me put on the back of my hand. Okay, I want to see which one I want. What color am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do, this is Courant in the bottom, and this is Backstage on top. I think I like, this is my favorite. I don't know why I'm questioning it. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I should have got one of my mirrors again. Okay, I'm gonna use a mirror. I love that the mirrors come out of like the highlighter and the blush, or not blush, eyeshadow. I love their lips. I do not like the shape. I'm not used to it. You kind of get used to it. You know, I don't know if Beautycounter has lip liners. I feel like a really bad consultant right now. If not, it's my wish list. I want to make a video with like items I wish Beautycounter would make. I'm sure they're developing them, but I cannot wait for them to come out. So the reason why I like this, it's a very buildable formula, whereas like the Intense one comes on Intense. You can kind of see like, that's the Intense, this is the sheer one. But you can see how more pigmented that one is. I'd rather do this and like blot it at the end. You know what? They don't have lip liners. And this is why I know. Because I looked, because the first shade I got was 9 to 5, and it's a more like magenta type color. And it started bleeding throughout the day. So off camera, I'm gonna take the mattifying powder and line my lip and blend it out so you can't see like white powder on my lip. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put on my mascara next. No, I'm not. I'm going to use my spray that I have to go get, my charcoal spray, to set it. I don't need to set it because I'm not going out. You can set it though if you want. There is also a Radiant Glow spray, and I believe that spray is number 1 and the charcoal spray is number 3. And you know, I gotta do my research because I don't know what number 2 is. Okay, if you want to throw a gloss on, I love, is this Bare Shimmer is a great topper. I don't want to. I really like it like this. So let me go in with, this is the volumizing mascara. There is a lengthening one, excuse me. I haven't tried it yet. That is on my list. I don't know why I put that mirror away. So I always tell everyone this is comparable to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara or the L'Oreal Lash, is it Lash in Paradise or Lash Paradise? You guys know which one I'm talking about. The one that tries to mimic the Better Than Sex mascara that's in the same like kind of pink tube. Get that lower lash line. Because it is date night. I mean, like date night makeup. It's not actual date night for me. I'm gonna be a loser, stay in. And no, I'm not being a loser, I'm being responsible. You see like how much that enhances the eye? Or at least I think so. I told you it'd all come together in the end. And if you don't agree, I believe in my own delusion. Okay, now I'm gonna go fix this crazy hair, but I think I went from Total Sham to Total Glam in the course of, this probably took a half hour. Let me get some jewelry and my hair done, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, so I don't know if the choker is too extra, but it was the easiest necklace to find because my other one that I normally wear is in my gym bag. But let me get a little closer. I love this. Okay, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna push this light away again so you can see, so the light, don't mind it. Ooh, yeah. I know it's a little frizzy. I'm not actually going out, guys, okay? I didn't do the whole 9. I didn't pay extra care. I put some stuff in. Yeah, I am loving this. Your girl is probably going to redo this for Valentine's Day. Or I'm acting like I'm going out. We're probably staying in, but I'm doing this for next date night. How about that? All right, guys, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. If you could like and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that. Obviously, don't feel obligated, but thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.